The question on so many people's minds, why are we in the metro dealing with planned blackouts? 41 Action News I-Team reporter Kat Reed explains how we're connected to more than a dozen other states.
Wondering why we're dealing with power outages in the metro? Just take a look at Texas. Millions of people in the Lone Star State are living in the dark. Freezing cold weather and surging demand overwhelmed the power grid, leading to prolonged blackouts.
There's a huge demand, a very limited supply. It is a system-wide failure across the state.
The very reason that we are doing these temporary emergency power outages is to avoid that very situation, to avoid something like is occurring in Texas right now, where there are millions of people out for 6, 7, 8 hours, some more than a 24-hour period.
Let's break that down. First, it's important to understand that Evergy is part of the Southwest Power Pool, which operates a regional power grid that spans more than a dozen states. Evergy maintains it does have enough supply to meet demand in our region, but
it is a concern that the Southwest Power Pool, who runs the 17-state region and controls the 17-state region, is worried about overall power supply.
Evergy describes the power grid like a plate balancing on a pencil. If there's demand on one side, the supply also needs to be there. Otherwise, the whole thing destabilizes and the plate falls off.
That's a blackout. That's a prolonged, uncontrolled blackout.
Impacts on the power grid include the sustained and unprecedented cold snap, the fact that several power plants went out of operation overnight in Iowa and Oklahoma, and that there's congestion, just like a traffic jam, within transmission lines.
That's because a significant amount of energy is flowing from the northern part of the Southwest Power Pool down through our service territory to southern areas that may need more supply.
So to sum it all up,
in a system that big, if there's a problem one place, there could be a problem that impacts us everywhere.
I'm I-Team reporter Kat Reed, 41 Action News.